Hello traders, welcome back to the Forex Geek where we dive deep into the tool that can help you make smarter trading decisions. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the zero lag moving average indicator. This zero lag moving average indicator is an innovative tool designed to provide a faster and more responsive signal compared to your traditional moving averages. You will learn what makes this indicator unique and how to incorporate it into your trading strategy. So stay tuned to discover how the zero lag moving average can enhance your market analysis and potentially improve your trading results. We start by understanding what this zero lag moving average is, and is a technical indicator designed to minimize the lag associated with the traditional moving average. Now, unlike your standard moving average that relies heavily on past price data, this particular indicator this particular indicator applies a unique calculation that focuses more on recent price movements. By reducing lag, it provides a clear and faster reflection of price market condition. The calculation involves adjusting the data by removing the lag from previous period. This adjustment ensures that the moving average reacts quickly to price changes, making it particularly useful for identifying trends in volatile markets. This is how we make and what the indicator is all about. Now let's see how we can trade using the zero lag moving average. One of the most effective way to use the zero lag moving average is by combining it with slow moving average to identify trend direction and generate entry signals. This approach is to use the zero lag moving average for its responsiveness and a slow moving average as a confirmation tool. This signal is a straightforward and works best in trending markets. So first things first, we plot two moving averages on our charts. The first one is our zero lag moving average. We plot the first one using a length of 14, a 14 period length, and we plot our EMA, our slow exponential moving average, using a length of 50. The zero lag moving average will act as a faster line, while the slow EMA provide a broader view of the trend. This is basically the line. So this green line would be our zero lag indicator, while the blue line is our slow EMA. The first step is to identify the prevailing trend. When the zero lag moving average crosses above the slow EMA, that's when this green line crosses above the blue line, it indicates a potential uptrend. When it crosses below, it suggests a possible downtrend. See, when it crosses above at this area, we can see it was a possible uptrend. Now when it crosses below the blue line at this area where the green line crosses below the blue line, the green line being the zero lag moving average, when it crosses below the EMA, the slow EMA, it signals a downtrend. Once you have identified the trend, you have to wait for confirmation for your buy signal. You ensure that price closes above both the moving averages after the crossover. Now after the crossover, you wait for price to close above. Once price closes above after the crossover, this is when you would want to enter your trade. Similarly, in a selling trade, for a selling signal, you confirm when the price closed below both moving averages. At this area, when price closed below both moving averages. Now to define or refine your entry, you can look for a pullback in price towards the zero lag moving average within the identified trend. So when you see price closes below after the crossover, you wait for price to pull back to your zero lag line. And this is our zero lag line. This is where you would want to enter your sell trade in this area. Now for your bullish trade, you wait for price to pull back below after it breaks. As it has broken this area and is trading above the crossover, you wait for price to pull back to your zero lag moving average before you decide to take your entry. This serves as an optimal entry point. This is where you want to enter your trade, stop loss below, and you aim for your 1:3, 1:4 risk to reward ratio. The same with your selling trade. When you enter your selling trade after the retest, place your stop loss just above previous swing high, then you aim for 1:2, 1:3 as the case may be. This strategy helps you enter trades at more favorable levels while staying aligned with the market momentum. It is important because it avoids trading during choppy or sideways market, as this can lead to false signals. Now let's look for more opportunities, more buying opportunities and more selling opportunities. And as we can see at this area, there was a crossover. When price crossed over at this area, let's go back to this area. When price crossed over, there was a crossover at this area, but price did not come back to retest at an immediate level. So let's look for a better opportunity. And at this area, we saw a bullish crossover here. At this bullish crossover, this signals that we are trading above the moving average, both the zero moving average and our EMA. We wait for price to come back to retest our zero lag EMA, our zero lag moving average, and would enter our trade at this area, stop loss just below the moving average, and we aim for our 1:3 as the case may be. This is quick in and out of your trade. Now let's look for an example of a bearish trade, and at this area we can see price is trading towards the low, and we can see a crossover at this area. Let me zoom in my chart to see this crossover. You can see a bearish crossover at this area where the zero lag moving average crosses below the EMA, the 50 period EMA. And at this area, when price closed below, we wait for a retest, and price retested this area. This would be a good place to enter a sell trade. You place your stop loss just above, or you put it above the previous swing point, and you aim for your 1:2, 1:3 as the trading case may be. This is basically how to trade using this strategy. You would only see a crossover in a trending market, but you have to always observe the overall market direction to avoid trading this in a sideways or choppy market condition. Alright traders, we have come to the end of this video. Engage with us in the comments below. We want to hear about your experiences. And if you found this video helpful, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you will never miss out on more trading tips and strategies. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.